Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder find themselves on a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Pacers. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
Folks, it does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. We've watched these two battle it out, now 2 games apiece, essentially a 3-game series, 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Indiana Pacers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Look at Indiana. Everyone wants to see how they're going to respond to this challenge, Greg. Game 5 on the road, NBA championship on the line.
And you know, I think it's going to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Here's Oklahoma City. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And you must be careful around Siakam. He's adept at getting it done on both ends.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Turner no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Halliburton. Now here's Nesmith. Now Siakam. No good on the triple. Hartenstein against Siakam. One-on-one fast break. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
An excellent awareness, effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Williams passes to Holmgren. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Nesmith. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Williams. There's the drive, and it's Williams with the jam.
And Williams just turning on the Jets that time, blowing by him for the jam.
Indiana leading. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Turner finds Nembhard. Siakam with it. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 7.
Well, Siakam, that's a developing area, so don't give him a reason to shoot another.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded by Williams. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Siakam pulls it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. The Thunder with another miss. Pacers leading by 6. Nembhard with it. Still yet to score.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Williams kicks to Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Crosses over. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got 9.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Neesmith covering from past the arc. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. 5 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Pass to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here's Neesmith. And a wide open look for Siakam. A 3-pointer, no good. Pass to Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Halliburton. Chalk up 2 there.
Tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
And the Thunder with some changes. Alex Caruso is checked in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. The Pacers also changing it up. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
From 12 feet out. Second chance effort. And it's finished off inside by McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 7.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Halliburton. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Here's Williams. Sweet little floater. Williams has got 6.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
He takes it in. And off the prior, and in it goes. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Pass to Wallace, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers also with a sub. Shepard's checked in. Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook. 11 points in the game.
2 gritty points from Siakam. That's a tough one.
Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Mathurin, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to McConnell. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Williams. He has 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City the rebound. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. A 3-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one. Allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the court right now for the Pacers. He got Thomas Bryant. And is out there with Benedict Mathurin. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. And finished off by Halliburton.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Jarace Walker, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. That one is no good.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Walker's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Outside Williams. There's the 3. Toppin pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Walker. Bucket is good. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Caruso kicks to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside, Walker. On the wing, Mathurin. Offensive rebound. Back to Walker. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. The Pacers also with the sub. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Walker. Now here's Wallace. He has 5. Williams kicks to Wallace. Dort passes to Caruso. From deep, Williams drains it from beyond the arc.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 18. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Dort passes to Wallace. Back to Dort. Williams, a screen on Bryant. Holmgren in the corner. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
On the wing, Mathurin. And Bryant throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Down low, here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Here's Holmgren. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
I mean, you'd be super fortunate to see one unicorn in your lifetime. In the NBA, it seems like we're seeing more. And Chet is a special talent.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Mathurin against Wallace. Here's Nembhard. Still without a basket. Toppin, no one around him. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Holmgren dishes to Wallace. It's blocked.
Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Indiana also making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Halliburton, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Outside, Dort buries it from three-point range. Dort's got 5.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Driving to the basket. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Nembhard. Oh, that's blocked. Turner against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Williams can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 5. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night. For Indiana, they've gone 7-15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
Here's Halliburton. 25 points in the game. Into the lane and finished off by Halliburton.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Stolen by Dort. Over Halliburton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
So quick in that open floor, Jalen Williams.
Now Halliburton. 27 points for him. Pass to Nembhard. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Left side Williams. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Myles Turner.
A lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in, and Indiana with the change here too. McConnell's checked in. No good on the free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Indiana with it. They've led by as much as 10. Hartenstein against Siakam. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nembhard with it, and the wide open shot from McConnell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McConnell's got 9.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And McConnell gets it to go. 1:33 left to play here in the half. Hartenstein, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. The first free throw is good. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. Then for the Pacers, Toppin comes in for Myles Turner, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Indiana leading by 5. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. They set the pick. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. In the corner, it's Nesmith. And the Pacers, another 3.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Over in the corner, Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Nembhard with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. 40 seconds left here in the second. Mathurin for 3. They get it again. Pass to Nesmith. Offline with his 3. Thunder trailing by 5. Dort kicks to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
More and more, Gilgeous-Alexander gaining in strength and confidence to get on the interior and make something happen.
Here's Siakam, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hey folks, here in Game 5, it's going to be an uphill battle in the second half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, if they can steal this game on the road and go up 3-2, they put themselves in great position, Kenny.
Well, they've got to win one on the road if they're going to advance. Better here now and keep the pressure off of a Game 7.
Absolutely, they played it even so far. But to win titles, you have to separate yourself from the competition.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And here is Siakam. Outside Turner. Indiana moving it around. Haliburton for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dort. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Indiana leading. Haliburton for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Haliburton's got 30.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Haliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Haliburton passes to Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Dort. No good from outside.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. Fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Neesmith has got 8 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Thunder have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And Williams slams it in.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer. In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
For Oklahoma City, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And he makes both free throws.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's Dort on the wing. Over Neesmith. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
When you size up the D, sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Hartenstein against Halliburton. Five on the clock. Goes up the baseline, and that one is good. Halliburton's got 32 points in the game.
There's so much about Halliburton that shows that he plays well beyond his years.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Siakam. Holmgren can't hit. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Nembhard misses the 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Over Halliburton. Dort misses.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Back to Halliburton. And Nembhard has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And Indiana shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Nesmith finds Siakam. Off target from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Dort, left side. For 3, Holmgren. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Halliburton looking around. Outside Turner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Turner's got the game tied up here for Indiana. Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 18. Outside Williams. A 3-ball. Holmgren can't hit. The Pacers are gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. It's deflected. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And that one is hammered home.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 34. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. Then for the Pacers, Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Halliburton passes to Toppin. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. On the wing, Wallace. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, the 3-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
The Thunder with the lead. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Siakam for 3. And the 3-ball is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Out left of the wing. Here's Caruso. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Caruso's got 6.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates just they depend on him to set them up too.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. And here's McConnell. Off target with his 3. Wallace against McConnell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Shepard's checked in for Indiana. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom.
The previous play is under the review.
The out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just 1.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Siakam against Hartenstein. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Heady play there by Siakam, creating that second chance for some points.
And that one, good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get in the ball and get out of it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Shepard missing. The Thunder leading by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Wallace's shot is good.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 6. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the Pacers. We'll be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. On the wing, Williams. Oh!
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
Pacers trail by 5. Outside Mathurin. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Mathurin. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Williams. And he drives in. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Halliburton outside. Back to McConnell. And a wide open look for Mathurin. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Williams kicks to Wallace. From deep. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Outside Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Johnson. Right side, Williams. Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Mathurin, good.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. Left side, Williams. Pass to Caruso. Here's Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. There's the triple. And McConnell gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Williams passes to Caruso. The shot's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Halliburton for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McConnell finds Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Cason Wallace. Indiana also making some changes. Thomas Bryant comes in for James Johnson. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Halliburton passes to Toppin to take the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, you can add some spunk to your team.
Hartenstein against Halliburton. Tapping a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 4. Mathurin for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. They get the rebound. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Here's Halliburton. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Holmgren.
That's a crafty play by Halliburton inside. He navigated his way around several coverages.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Halliburton a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Inside, Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
Siakam craving that. He wants you to come get it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They're doing damage for the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
Count that one for George.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass to Nembhard. To the paint. Set out to Siakam. Turner inside. Working on Holmgren. Siakam, good.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Indiana trailing here. Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Nembhard with it. Working on Holmgren. Back to Siakam. And Nembhard has it in the corner. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Pacers trail by 5. In the corner, it's Nesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Right spot, not blinding the lights for Dort. Ready for the moment. He took advantage.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great and-one play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Holmgren from downtown. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Turner for three. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Halliburton on the wing. Second chance shot, and stolen by Williams. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Hartenstein. Halliburton with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren. So we see the Thunder get the win here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a
right.
little bit easier, knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.